Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special bulletin. Stellar Blade is trending yet again, but not for the reasons that you may want it to trend for. It would appear on the surface for the casual observer that Stellar Blade has bent the knee. Or have they? You judge this one for yourself. I wanted to talk about this because it is hilarious. Now, I'm not speaking on the perceived edits, the unconfirmed edits, because no, I'm sorry, the game is not out yet. It comes out in, let's see, what, 6 hours as of this recording? Actually 5, because 11 p.m. Central. I'm really thinking about it. I'm going to pick up this game day one. But anyway, I'm not talking about the outfits and everything, because if you like complaining about the outfits, if these are in fact censored with riding up on the hips and not just looking at the skin suit, okay. But again, vote for your wallet. Vote with your wallet. You spend the money the way you want to spend your money. But what I find absolutely hilarious, because we need to get on with this video, Sony says Stellar Blade art referencing racist language was unintentional, will be patched out. Well, this article is from yesterday at the day of this recording, and it was patched out almost goddamn immediately. There's a lot of people thinking about this and how, oh, is this intentional? Is it not? And you got a bunch of white women speaking on behalf. You have actually a bunch of white people in general speaking on behalf of this unintentional racism. But what is it, you ask? Well, Sony says it will remove Stellar Blade artwork that appears to reference... My God, does everybody do this? Everybody does this, don't they? You can't just get straight into your goddamn article. Here's the title. Sony says Stellar Blade art referencing racist language was unintentional, will be patched out. First line of the first paragraph. Sony says it will remove Stellar Blade artwork that appears to reference racial slur, claiming the phrase's inclusion was unintentional. You repeated the same shit twice and just rearranged the words. Holy crap, the word count. Gotta hit that word count, ladies and gentlemen. The art, which appears to combine two visual elements in a hilarious fashion, unintentional or not, this is amazing. The hard R. Now, first, I thought they were talking about retarded. Yeah, I said it, retarded. Everybody knows who I'm referring to. Game journalist. That was my first thought. But apparently, because I don't think in terms of racist bullshit, I thought, I found out, that's the word you're talking about. I thought it was funny. Yes, I did. I genuinely did. But it's a bunch of white people that are getting offended by this. Most of the black community on Twitter that I see going, what? They're confused. They're like, okay, a lot of the tweets that I find it funny, find it hilarious. But what they changed it to, which is the core reason for this lovely little video, is something that I find even more hilarious. Stellar Blade, the R shop, references Roxanne, who is one of the game's information brokers. The hard. I mean, hard is pretty appropriate graffiti considering Eve. Yeah, that's what she accomplishes. Anyway, the hard graffiti, meanwhile, can be found in numerous areas throughout the game. In a statement released to IGN, PlayStation said the developer Shift Up, Bethany, no, I'm kidding, y'all. Don't come after me. Had no intention of creating offensive artwork. But I think they did. Not with this, maybe, but the placement of the two graphics near each other in Stellar Blade resulted in an unintentional, objectionable, can't read, phrase, PlayStation statement read. So it's PlayStation coming out and forcing their hand. So, did Shift Up bend the knee? I mean, if you want to sell your shit, so, where do you draw the line? But here's the thing. Here's what they changed it to. Now, you can kind of see it. It's kind of clear, kind of not. It almost looked like, is that a T? Is that a C? Well, if you look at it, it looks like C-R-I-M-E, crime. So instead of a hard R, you have a crime R, crimer. Well, didn't take people very long to look that up because everybody's favorite website, good old Urban Dictionary. It's right there. Not too bad. 2016 definition, crimer, a person who commits multiple crimes over time, but never gets caught. And yes, I've never heard of this word, ever. And I'm sure a lot of you out there have not heard the word either. but we're going to go with it because, hey, 2016, somebody put it in there, 16 up, 60 down. So, and again, it's Urban Dictionary, but it's not a new word. 2009, a person who commits many crimes and does bad things, generally a bad person. 2009, oh, that's even older. 25 to 56. Wait a minute. Oh my dear goodness gracious me. I'll go ahead and leave that on the screen for you to read that for yourself. Oh dearie, oh dearie. It's almost like, well, you got upset about the hard R, so does anybody else think this is a middle finger to the puritanical bullshit offense industry that just wake up every morning to get their panties in a twist? I was like, I'm offended by this. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a life. I wouldn't have a meaning to anything. Do you think this was intent? I think this, the hard R, that may have been a goof. I believe the hard R was more of a goof than this. I'm sorry, this just looks 100% intentional and 1000% hilarious because, yeah, oh boy, that's hilarious. I'm sorry. I will more than likely be doing a video because, hey, what's going around about Stellar Blade? The costume changes versus their statement of it will not be censored, and the journalists, and we'll have to wait and see ultimately what these outfits are going to do, what's going to be available, and whether or not they more hip revealing outfits are in the New Game Plus. All we know is what's been shown. Wait till we get our hands on it. And folks, vote with your wallet. Pay attention to what the developers do. Let someone else play the game and see for yourself before you spend your hard-earned money. But let me know what you think in the comments. I think this is hilarious. I think all these so-called journalist websites getting their panties in a twist over all this nonsense, probably getting excited because, look, haha, have they had to bend the knee? Whatever. Let's see what the gameplay's like. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a dislike, do all those nifty little things that YouTube is making you do, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.